everybody! Happy Sunday. Wind's howling. We're going to make this somewhat short and sweet. Water temp this morning's at 53. It was cold overnight. I'm assuming everybody got the first frost of the year. My boat cover was crunchy. So it's not bad out here by any means. The wind's blowing pretty good, but it's been out of the south. It's moving southwest now. I went to 2 spots this morning, and I didn't mark enough to stop and fish, and I did that for over an hour. I went to a 3rd spot over off the Pancake on the rocks there where I've been fishing all summer, and I had my only 4 bites of the day, all 4 keeper walleyes on 3 different techniques. 2 different. I got 2 on swim baits, 2 different ones, but I got 2 on swim baits, and I got 2 dragging a football head jig on the bottom through the rocks with a craw trailer on it, bare. Now I'm in fishing my 2nd spot in my 4th spot, my last one for the day. I got a good screen here. I'm back in the west end on the flat. I started in 15. Now I'm in 19. Water temp's 53 this morning. Southwest wind. It's been blowing pretty good. Like I say, it was cold this morning. It was in the 20s this morning. Excuse me. Yesterday I talked about the passing of Phil Lesh on Friday. You know, I didn't even get to the game 1 of the World Series Friday night. And I only watched the last, well, we were all sitting at the table at the Dark Halloween show at Middle Ages. And Bill and I pulled my phone out, and I have the Spectrum app, so I turned on the game to see what the score was, and it was tied. It was tied. It was tied. Yeah. And so it's getting ready to go to extra innings, and that's when we decided to leave. And we're like, all right, so we all left and started walking out. I get home. It must have been a pretty incredible World Series game. The Dodgers tied it in the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees went ahead in the top of the 9th. The Dodgers tied it in the bottom of the 9th to go to extra innings, and then won it on a walk-off grand slam to win the game. Unbelievable. And last night, but they were top of the 9th in game 1. Bill and I are sitting there, bases are loaded, Aaron Judge is up, and I said, boy, you want to be immortal. You want to live forever in Yankees history. You want to have nobody ever question you about how much money you make. Hit the ball right now. I said to Bill, and he goes, yeah, right. He didn't. He struck out or popped out. Last night I was watching the game. We get to the 9th inning, and our big 3 are up: Soto, Judge, and Stanton. Soto gets up and gets right on base. Boom. He's a professional hitter. He's a hitter's hitter. Gets right on base. Boom. The Judge gets up and strikes out. Stanton grounds out. Then we get 2 more people on. Hit by pitch, and I think a walk in there. where we had bases loaded, ninth inning. We'd already scored 1 run, so we were down 2 with bases loaded. Come out with nothing. I don't care where you're hitting in the lineup. If you're in the World Series, in the major leagues, you're that good to be on that team, playing in the field. I don't care what position you're hitting in the lineup. You better make contact with the ball. Put the ball in play. Put the ball in play. I don't care if it's a little blooper just over somebody's head. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a moonshot, longest one ever. It doesn't have to be that. You got to move the base runners around. You got to put the ball in play, especially situational baseball when that's it. So now all of a sudden we're down 2-0, and that Yankees bullpen that was so good in the ALC, DS and CS, now looks a little like Swiss cheese. Give up a walk-off grand slam home run to a guy on one leg. It's like the reincarnation of Kirk Gibson. Come on, really? You got to do better than that. I didn't watch any college football yesterday. Seems that we weren't playing, so I don't have any updates on that. And I have no idea who's playing today in the NFL. I'll find out shortly when I go in. I didn't see anybody post any pictures of any giant bucks from opening day yesterday. I hope everybody saw and had a good time. I've seen a few more ducks this morning than recently. That big north wind yesterday, northwest wind, I'll bet moved some stuff down the flyway. Well, I think that'll do it for me for this morning, everybody. My nose is cold, my stomach's grumbling. I think it's time to go in, and if she hasn't made breakfast, take my wife to breakfast or lunch or something along those lines. All right, I will see you guys all out here tomorrow morning, bright and squirrely. Thanks for joining me today. Keep your tip up. Have a great Sunday.